hoje é tudo nosso. Vou deixando o mundo inteiro pra jogar, pra mostrar que eu posso. Torcer, chorar, sorrir, gritar. Não importa o resultado, vamos lá. Indeed, the world's greatest show is here again. 29 days, 32 teams, 64 matches. The first ever World Cup in the winter, the first ever in the Arab world, only the second ever in Asia, and it's all about playing for this trophy. Come the 18th of December, which team will be smiling? Will the defending champions actually defend their crown? Will the European dominance over this trophy finally end? And we'll see maybe a South American force emerge. So many questions that will be answered very, very shortly as I welcome you to Visa Match Center Live, where I've got some absolutely incredible company in Wayne Rooney, Sol Campbell, and in just a moment, as the camera swings around, you will see the lovely Semra Hunter sitting with the world champion, that is Robert Perez. Great to have all of you guys with us. Obviously, Wayne, I have to jump to you straight because this is your first time in India. It's called the biggest spectacle. It's called the grandest stage. With good reason. How do you look at it?
Yeah, I think it's the reason you play football. To represent your country is a huge honour, but to represent your country at a World Cup is something you can only dream of as a little boy. So I've been forced to do that for England, and as a player, fortunately I haven't had the honour of winning it like Robert has. But to play in it, it's incredible. The anticipation of everyone really of how it's going to go, how you're going to perform. But now being on the other side to actually see how it's going to pan out as a pundit now, if you like, is exciting. So I'm looking forward to it.
Aren't we glad that he's here as a pundit on Visa Match Center Live? And I know Robert has got a smile on his face. We'll talk to him in just a moment. But Sol, I've got to ask you this. There's this perennial debate about club versus country, and players often have the ominous task of choosing sometimes between playing that extended period for their club or choosing their commitment to the country. But surely this is the ultimate dream for any footballer, right? The World Cup?
I think it is. Never underestimate the World Cup, because playing for your country for major tournaments, and playing for your clubs, and win European Cups, and it's all fantastic. But when you play and you win for your country, that's when you are a superstar. And all represent your country and play really well. So I think there's no comparison to playing the World Cup or internationally, the country.
And for reasons that Wayne and Sol were just highlighting there, this is the most coveted trophy in the world. It's the pinnacle for a footballer's career. And obviously, having said that, everybody wants to get their hands on it, but only few can actually do so. You've had that privilege, that honour. Talk to me a little bit about how you went from Robert Perez to world champion and how that changed your life.
Well, what has changed a lot. Believe me, because I'm very happy to see Marcelo say with the trophy, because when I see the trophy, I have a lot of great memories, because we play the World Cup in France, with Brazil in final 3-0, and I remember the day after, the parade in Champs-Élysées, country, fans, was unbelievable.
It was unbelievable. I remember it was the first World Cup, and I remember as a football fan watching, it was such a spectacular thing to see. And we're talking about the first World Cup in the Arab world, the first World Cup in a winter in the Northern Hemisphere. What ways might it be different for a footballer, for a team, for even a manager as they try to prepare for something? It's a little bit different this time around, the World Cup. Whoever wants to go first?
I think obviously being a manager now, and I know for all the coaches who had very little time with the team, their preparations will be hampered with that lack of time to work on the formations, tactically how they want to approach the tournament or approach each game.
So I think it'll be very difficult. I think the players nowadays, I'm sure they are aware from the video and get sent a lot of videos by the coaches, but it shouldn't be a big problem. So in winter,
Okay, well, so a different question for you. We're moments away, I say moments, there's still a little bit to go until we kick off for the first game of the World Cup between Qatar and Ecuador. But first we have the opening ceremony. What are you looking forward to the most about this big spectacle that they'll put on for the British Open?
Well, I hope both teams go for it. You don't want that as a spectacle, but obviously with Qatar, their history on their side, no team has lost, so that. It's over, but I'm not sure it's going to be like that. But at the moment, I think we need a good start, and Qatar needs to start on a good foot, because that will take the whole tournament on.
So
again, thank you so much. The punditry is already getting me excited about what lies ahead in this tournament. But obviously, this is about Qatar, right? This is the first ever World Cup to be held in the Arab world, only the second ever in Asia, and not to forget, this is the closest ever World Cup to India. So we're all very excited about it, from the remotest towns and villages in India to obviously the glitzy and glossy streets of Doha. Let's head across to Qatar for the opening ceremony.
I live a journey the world of both land and sea, in which I learned that we dream. From that very moment and on, we dream of life. We grow. Our passion grows. Our dreams bigger. From this land, we return to the world to connect, to return, if only for a moment, to that which can bring us together. On this journey, we each and every travel together. I heard something new, not just music, but also this song celebration. This is all so new, all that I have known. A land that seems to be improved with fans on the top, and I stop here. I'm not sure.
Sent out the call because everyone is welcome. This is an invitation to the whole.
I remember even after every call, instead of seeing another way, dismissed it and demanded our own way. And now the world feels even more distant and divided. How can so many countries, languages, and cultures come together if only one way is accepted?
يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم. We were raised to believe that we were scattered on this earth as nations and tribes, so we could learn from each other and find beauty in it.
I can see it. Answers here in this moment is so how can we make it longer today?
With tolerance and respect, we can live together under one big home. And out of it, Beit al-Sha'ab is the Bedouin tent. Wherever it is built, that is home. And when we call you here, we welcome you to our home.
So we gather here as one big tribe, and earth is the tent we hold.
Yes, and together, we can send out the call for all the world to join us.
All the differences in language, there is a common thread of hope, jubilation, and respect. May or may not understand the words, but in the deepest part of us, we must understand and appreciate the emotion that connects us all.
Wow, man, the opening ceremony. Wow, it's looking amazing, guys. World Cup has finally started, guys. And FC RAMSAY is back again to the stream. You guys are watching FC RAMSAY, and today, after this ceremony, when the Qatar and Ecuador matches will start, we will be giving away jerseys. Do stay tuned to the stream, guys. Do stay tuned to the stream, guys. Wow, what an opening ceremony, man! Ricky Martin, ale, ale, ale. Uno, seis, ale, ale, ale. Africa. This time for Africa song is being played in the opening ceremony. Oh my god. It's looking amazing, guys. It's looking amazing. This time it's for Africa. South Africa. Are you guys watching this? The opening ceremony? Wow, man. The World Cup filled with most controversies. So many conflicts, so many players injured, but then also grand opening, man. This is becoming a grand opening. All the mascots of the different FIFA, Korea, Russia, Argentina, Croatia, the much awaited World Cup has started, guys. Those of you who are watching this stream, do write in the comment section that which team is going to win this World Cup. And at the end of this stream, we will be giving away jerseys. This is the All Bat Stadium, right? All Bat Stadium to its best. What a grand opening ceremony. Those of you who are watching, you can watch the opening ceremony on Geo Sports and Sports 18. It is being telecast live. The opening ceremony. Oh my god. It's looking amazing. That's Al Rila, the mascot. The mascot is being shown. Wow, man. Al Rila is looking amazing, guys. Hello, guys. Hello, God Kevin. Hello, Nimzad. Hello, Fiji, Prince. Hello, Sumit. Hello, Sumudip. Brazil. Yes. Everyone is expecting their own team to get this World Cup, guys. Who is this? My God. Today we will be also doing the predictions, the match analysis, the team analysis, the player analysis, and all of the fixtures. We will covering up, guys. But let this live ceremony, let's watch it. I'm liking this live ceremony a lot. Jersey giveaway soon, guys, soon. During that Qatar Ecuador World Cup match, at that time we will do that jersey giveaway. Do write your comments which team is going to win this World Cup. Cause we believe it, we'll make it happen. World Cup has finally started, guys. World Cup has finally started. Oh, this is an Arabic singer. Who is he? Arabic language song. It's looking nice. Oh my God, both of them are collaborating. Nice. Those of you who are watching this stream, do hit the like, share, and subscribe, guys. Do hit the like, share, and subscribe. All these three buttons are down there. We will do all the group analysis, the match predictions, everything we will be doing. See here the match fixture, the schedule is given on the top, right hand top, and the groups are given on the left side top. And in between that is the wheel of FC RAMSAY, which we will be going to spin. It's looking amazing, guys. It's looking amazing. कौन टीम में जर्सी गिव अवे the team which you are supporting, boys, the team which you are supporting, and if that team wins the World Cup, you will be getting the jerseys. Damn, bro, damn, World Cup is, the world stage tournament has started.
And this has a story of its very own.
The desert camel. Arabic boys playing football. Oh, these are the Arabic players? Oh no, these are just boys. Who is this guy? The president of the FIFA? Who is this man? He's signing away the jerseys. See, there also jersey giveaway is going, guys. Amazing, what a view of the stadium, man. Blue, all neon blue lights. Amazing view of the stadium. What a beautiful lighting effect.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. من قطر، من بلاد العرب،
من بلاد
ونرحب
العرب.
بالجميع في بطولة كأس العالم 2022.
Oh, he's doing the announcement in the Arabic language? Why not English?
لقد عملنا ومعنا كثيرون من أجل أن تكون من أنجح البطولات. بذلنا الجهد واستثمرنا في الخير للإنسانية جمعاء.
He's saying in the Arabic language. Why is he not saying in the
وصلنا
English
إلى يوم
language, guys?
الافتتاح. اليوم الذي انتظرتموه بفارغ الصبر. يوما سوف نتابع ومعنا العالم بأسره بإذن الله المهرجان الكروي الكبير.
What is he saying? I'm not being able to understand anything.
للتواصل الإنساني والحضاري. سوف يجتمع الناس على اختلاف أجناسهم وجنسياتهم وعقائدهم وتوجهاتهم هنا في قطر وحول الشاشات في جميع القارات للمشاركة في لحظات الإثارة ذاتها. ما أجمل أن يضع الناس
What is he saying? I'm not being able to understand anything.
جانبا لكي يحتفوا بتنوعهم
Arabic language
وما
announcement,
يجمعهم
guys.
في الوقت ذاته. أتمنى لجميع الفرق المشاركة أداء كروي
Musharika. What is meant by
وروح
Musharika?
رياضية عالية، ولكم جميعا قضاء وقت ملؤه الفرح والبهجة، ولتكن أياما ملهمة بالخير والأمل. أهلا وسهلا بالعالم في دوحة الجميع. Welcome and good luck to all.
Welcome to all. So he has finally addressed welcome to all and the crowd is cheering. Oh my god. Again a live performance by whom? Who is going to perform now? Al Vila again flying in the stadium, guys. The mascot is flying in the stadium. Oh, amazing fireworks. Oh, just look at it, guys. Just look at it. It's looking amazing. You can watch this telecast, the opening telecast on Geo Sports and Sports 18. The Geo TV and Sports 18. Geo Cinema is also premiering this opening ceremony. Oh my god, amazing fireworks, guys, amazing fireworks. Oh,
Truly momentous occasion this is.
how are they showing this?
The Stadium, Al-Bayt Stadium, just 50 kilometers north.
The FIFA logo is being shown in the stadium, guys.
And Qatar is in readiness for.
My god, it's looking amazing.
France looking to defend their title, but for the Qatari nationals watching this world, so fans who descended, it's all about that trophy. That'll take some time. That'll be the 18th of December. But what a glitzy opening ceremony we've had in Al-Fort. But it's not just Qatar, right? It's the whole world that is in readiness for the world's greatest show on the planet, and India is no different.
So the whole world is watching this show, guys. The whole world is watching this show. Let's come to our thing, guys. The thing is, see, this is the whole picture I have created. Yes, this is the FC RAMSAY QR code. This is the FC RAMSAY logo right behind me. This is the match timer, the Qatar and Ecuador, which is going to be soon, started soon. 47, what is that? 47 minutes, 38 seconds. And top of that is the the scorecard, the between Qatar and Ecuador, and above to that is the World Cup, the big trophy, the big trophy. And here, beside this World Cup logo, here it is the wheel of FC Ramsay, which will be spinning at the end of the stream. And here it is that groups, the different groups. Right now, the opening ceremony is being premiered in Geo TV, Geo Cinema, Sports 18. The Indian Standard Time is 9:30 p.m. The Qatar and Ecuador, which is going to be telecast. So what we will be doing is that we will be doing the match predictions. We will be playing the match predictions, the match analysis. Who is going to win this World Cup? The biggest show of the planet has started, guys. The biggest show of this planet has started.
And that is for a country that's not even playing the World Cup finals, right? That's absolutely amazing. All the way from Kolkata to Kerala and, of course, Goa with Robert Perez.
From Kolkata to Kerala to Goa to Qatar. Just imagine, the fan has traveled so much.
Yeah, I think the images were fantastic. And if the country obviously not got national
Wayne Rooney is
participating in the World Cup. It's amazing to see.
Wayne Rooney is totally geared up for this World Cup, guys. He's up to the match center.
It's an exciting time for me to be here and actually witness that.
Look at that. I mean, this is India in readiness for the World Cup. This is not a
So India is ready for this World Cup, guys. Let's start our predictions and analysis, right? Just
Yeah, no, I've been hoping to come out here.
it has come down, yeah.
So I'm excited to be here. I'm looking forward to the tournament and hopefully get to meet some of the.
So let's start with the team analysis, right?
Well, the fans obviously love Wayne Rooney. They've already turned him into an Indian deity. They have such an important role, don't they? The 12th man whenever it comes to supporting their national teams. And they talked to me a little bit about your experience and the way that they sprung on France whenever you went on to win the World Cup and just in general how they helped teams.
I think in general the fans is very important because they can follow you everywhere. They can take the car to follow the country. So for example, 98 years, the World Cup was in.
So here it is, guys. The thing is,
of course, it's different when you won the trophy and when you hit the trophy, but it's important because it's difficult to explain because when you're on the field sometimes your fans.
so let's start. What we are going to do is
From the fans, so very popular football, especially I know now. So
World Cup table. So here is the table, guys. In Group A, it's Ecuador, Netherlands, Qatar, Senegal. So it isn't a much difficult group, I guess, guys. In Group B, it's England, Iran, USA, Wales. Group C, it's Argentina, Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia. Group D, it's Australia, Denmark, France, and Tunisia. Group E, it's Costa Rica, Germany, Japan, and Spain. F, it's Belgium, Canada, Croatia, Morocco. Group G, it's Brazil, Cameroon, Serbia, and Switzerland. Group H is Ghana, Korea, Portugal, and Uruguay. So here it is. So Group A, guys, it isn't going to be much a difficult group for anyone. Though Qatar is having the home ground advantage. Qatar is the home stadium, the host advantage which they will be getting. So Group A, who do you think that going to win this? From Group A, who do you think that they are going to win this World Cup? Ecuador is a decent, Netherlands is a good team. So let's start with the team analysis. Ecuador has got matches with Iraq. Ecuador is having its first match with Qatar, then it's with Ecuador, Iraq, then it's with Japan, then it's with Saudi Arabia. These are the matches they have played, guys.
Click to pay with Visa, a network that's fast.
But out of these, Qatar, the squad of Qatar is quite a decent one, I think, guys. What do you think about the squad of Qatar? There is not much depth to it. None of the players, neither they are from the AFC, neither they are from any big tournaments. But then also they will getting the home advantage. Alexander Dominic is there, Herman, Moises, Ramirez. Then also Qatar is having a decent squad. They have qualified for this as they are the host of this tournament. So that is quite decent. I don't think that Qatar will be able to qualify for the next round from here. So let's go back to that our groups. So Ecuador is a decent one in this group. Netherlands Netherlands is going to have its first match on Monday, that is with Senegal. But just take a look on this, guys. Table. Netherlands was in Group C of the Euro Cup, where they have topped the group with points 9. In UEFA Nations League, they have also topped with 16 points. So this is the way how Netherlands has qualified for this World Cup. Group G, they were with Turkey, Norway, Montenegro, Latvia, Gibraltar. So out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams, Netherlands is with 23 points. You guys can watch on the left hand side that Netherlands in the World Cup qualification in Group G, they were with 23 points. So they were the topmost player of that group. So this is the way they have qualified. And again, going back to that, Netherlands, the squad of Netherlands, man, it's amazing. The squad of Netherlands is amazing. Look at the goalkeepers, then you will be able to know. This is the squad of Netherlands. Noppert is there, Bijlo is there, Pasveer is there. These are the goalkeepers. Blind, the left back, man, he is amazing. Dumfries is there, Frimpong, Timber, De Ligt, Ake, De Vrij, Milicia, and Virgil van Dijk. Netherlands, I think, guys, is the most toughest defense. The most toughest defense will be there, will be that of Netherlands. Netherlands is having a huge defense lineup, man. Blind is there, early crossers, Dumfries is there. He plays well in the LMF and RMF positions. Frimpong is there, the fast. These are the fast. They can play as wingers also. They can play as back also. They can play offensive also. De Ligt is there, the strongest. Ake is there, De Vrij is there, Milicia is there, and Van Dijk is there, Virgil van Dijk. Hope you guys can see this on this left hand side of the stream, the squad of Netherlands. So the most defensive part I like is that the most defensive team from the defense part, Netherlands is the strongest. In the midfield is what you are going to get in the midfield is that there is Kassem, Frankie de Jong, Taylor, Roon, Burgess is there, Kumple is there, and Simons, Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons is also there. So midfield is, I won't say a good midfield, but yeah, Frankie De Jong, Burgess, they can do a decent job, but they don't have a depth in the midfield, guys. They have a good defense, but in the midfield they are lacking. They are surely lacking, guys. They really need to get some good midfield depth for this world stage tournament. In the forwards, again, Gakpo is there. Gakpo, the devil man, is there. Luke De Jong, Frankie De Jong and Luke De Jong, both the partners in crime for Netherlands. Memphis Depay is there. Bergwijn is there. Weghorst, the striker Weghorst. Weghorst is quite a decent striker, but see, in a World Cup stage tournament, I don't think that with this attack Netherlands can do much. So, but yeah, surely they will qualify from this group. That is surely they are going to do. The players who are unavailable in this tournament is Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay will be unavailable. Just look at the next part of this group. That is Qatar. Qatar, home ground. What will they do in Arab Cup? Qatar is having with Egypt. Nothing much about it. I don't think, man, Qatar is going to do any decent job. But yes, they will be having the advantage of the home ground. That's all. But and Senegal is there. Senegal is there in Group A. So, do you think that Senegal can qualify to the next stage? There are many reviews about Senegal that yes, they will be doing a decent job in this World Cup. But I don't guess so, guys, that Senegal will be able to perform much better. Just have unavailable players from Senegal is Dalou, not much depth. Goalkeepers are there for Senegal, decent squad, decent goalkeepers. Mendy is there. Mendy is a good goalkeeper. Edouard Mendy. Defenders in the defending part, Senegal, I don't think Toure is there. Mendy, brother Mendy, F Mendy, E Mendy, both brothers are there. Koulibaly is there. Koulibaly is not giving a good performance in Chelsea these days. Mustafa is there. He's a good strike. He's a good back. Youssoufa is there. So all these players of Senegal, they are good. They can perform well, but in a football tournament of World Cup stage of 90 minutes, I don't think it will be much fruitful for Senegal to perform. But yes, let's see. Sarr is there. Cass is there in the midfield. Midfield may be decent. There is not much into it. Netherlands is having a quite unknown squad type of feeling for me in this World Cup. I don't know whether they are going to perform well or not. But this is the group. This is the total Group A structure, guys. Ecuador is there, so Netherlands, Qatar, and Senegal, which comes up. So from these two groups, we will be doing the predictions. The EA, the FIFA World Cup predictions from their source, we will be doing. But do write your comments that which team is going to qualify from this Group A. Out of these four teams, which team is going to qualify? For me, we will have a look into it later. Group B, it's now England, Iran, USA, and Wales. In Group B, it's England, Iran, USA, and Wales. Out of this, England is the most toughest one. England is having its first match with Iran. Now just have a look at the most complete squad for this World Cup. The players, there are many injuries for different players of different teams. There have been many coach related issues, but England is having a most decent squad. Every World Cup also England do have a very decent squad, but somehow or somewhere there is something cropping up and they don't perform well. I mean, they can go up to the semi-finals, they can go up to the finals also, but England getting a cup is very difficult for many reviews I have seen. So they are not going to get a good World Cup. In goalkeepers, the unavailable players first is Madison, Kyle Walker, and Henderson. Henderson, personal reasons. Kyle Walker is having groin injury, but Madison is expected to return. So let's have a look at the squad of England. Ramsdale is there, Pickford is there, goalkeepers, Nick Pope is there. It depends that which goalkeeper they are going to play. Pickford is a decent one, Nick Pope is a decent one, Ramsdale is also a decent one. There is not much depth in the goalkeepers, but in the defenders, Ben White is there, Connor Cody is there, Dyer, Maguire, Stones, Tripper, Walker, Luke Shaw, Alexander Arnold is there. So in defenders also they are having quite decent Walker and all. If they can combine, they can perform a good defense also. Now let's take a look at the midfields. Connor, Rice, Madison, Henderson, Bellingham, Phillips, Mount, Foden. In midfield part, England is having quite a good depth. England can perform well. If Madison returns well as expected, Bellingham, if he can return or if he doesn't get injured, he can perform well. Kevin Phillips can perform well. Mason Mount is also there. So Phil Foden is there. So England is having a quite good team where they can perform well with the squad which they are going to take for the first 40, 50, 60 minutes, and the next 20-30 minutes the substitute also they can get a good midfield. The depth of midfield is quite good over here. In forwards, you guys can take a look at the forwards now. Here are the forwards. Saka is there, Wilson is there, Harry Kane, captain of England, is there, Jack Grealish, Marcus Rashford, and Raheem Sterling. Sterling is also there. So, here Saka is going to perform well, Wilson is perform well, Harry Kane is going to do well. Grealish is a wild card over here. Marcus Rashford is also there. But I don't think that the combination with the midfield and the wing play or the center forward is going to perform well for England, because they don't have a combination. See, Phil Foden plays for City, Grealish plays for City, but whereas Harry Kane is from Tottenham, Rashford, Sterling is there from Chelsea, Rashford is there from Man United, Saka is there from Arsenal. So the thing is that now in EPL, English Premier League, the players are having a very tough competition with each other. But from here, the connection with the midfield and the forwards will get a very, that will be a tough job, because see, the rivalry club teams where Man United is there, Man City is there, Tottenham is there, Arsenal is there. See, the 4 or 5, the most cherished teams of this EPL. So if they can perform well, then definitely it is going to be a good. But I don't think the connection with the midfield and the forward will be a fruitful for England. But yes, they are having a decent squad and they are having much chances of getting close to this World Cup. That's all. So now let's move on to the next part. So here it is. England we did. Now it's up to Iran. Iran is a very difficult team for this World Cup to compete. Those who will be facing Iran, they can only analyze it or predict it. that Iran will be one of the most toughest in this part. In competitions, fixtures and results and squad. See the here it is the results of Iran. 10th November they are having with Nicaragua where they won 1-0. 27th September that was with Senegal, they draw 1-1. Senegal and Iran they were both very close. Iran with Uruguay that was on 23rd September where Iran defeated Uruguay by 1-0. So Iran with Algeria on 12th June they lost 2-1. In that the center forward of Iran was seriously injured. That is what the reason why Iran could perform well in this match. Iran with Algeria. Iran with Lebanon, they performed well. They won 2-0. Korea Republic, they lost 2-0. That was quite obvious, guys. Iran with UAE was 1-0. Iran with Iraq was 1-0. And Iran with Syria. Here you can take a look, guys. Iran with Syria was 3-0. Iran with Lebanon was 2-1. See, they performed well in the first match with Lebanon, but in the second leg they lost. They won 2-0. So this is the squad. Now let's have a look at the squad review. They have very good goalkeepers. All the goalkeepers of Iran are quite taller guys. Hosseini is one of my favorite from these goalkeepers of Iran. Ehsan Hajabsi, Hussein Mohammadi, Kanani, all these are, I mean, defenders. They are very strong defenders. I mean, headers and all for these Iranian players are quite difficult. Temi is there in the forwards. Azmon is there in the forwards. Which players are unavailable? Azmon is unavailable. That is what I was thinking. Azmon will be unavailable, but I think, guys, he is expected to return. Azmon is expected to return. He will perform. No worries about him. But Iran will be quite difficult in this group. In the midfields, there is Karimi, Torabi, Godos, and Amiri. These are the good players. They will perform. But as a all total, Iran is quite a difficult team for this World Cup. For other teams to compete against Iran, it will be quite difficult. So this is all about Iran. Now let's go back to the table. Group B. Iran, we did USA. USA is having a good, decent squad, I guess. But depends on which players are going to perform well for this. The results of USA is quite decent. They performed 0 draw with Saudi Arabia. They lost to Japan. El Salvador, they were just able to draw against Grenada. They won 5-0. Uruguay, they only managed to draw. In that Uruguay, the Nunes was out of the squad. That is what they couldn't score. USA had a draw against Morocco. They won 3-0. Against Costa Rica also they lost. So this is up to the last 5 to 6 months performance of USA. I'm not having a much expectation from this team. Out of this table, USA were the first in the Gold Cup. USA, Canada, Haiti, and Martin. USA were the top first. But see, the World Cup of North America, where Canada, Mexico were ahead of USA, are ahead of USA. Costa Rica is on fourth. So I don't think that USA can perform well for this. Moving on to the next. Oh, USA का squad ना. Tables USA. Yes, here is USA and the squad of USA. You guys want to see the squad of USA? Turner is there, Johnson is there in goalkeepers. I don't expect much from them. Robinson, Vickers, Redlin, Kelly, Dest. Sergio Dest is there, is a good one. Moore is there, Rim is there, Zimmerman is there. So decent one, but Aronson, Ryden, Acosta, Tode, Adams, Musa. Midfield is USA lacking. Pulisic is in the forwards, right, Pereira, Morris. USA perform करेगा नहीं करेगा, it totally depends on how the players are performing, but I am not having much expectations from this USA in this World Cup. So next, let's move on to the next table, that is Wales. One of the dark horses of this World Cup will be the Wales. The team of Wales is going to be the most difficult one. Joe Allison won't be hamstring strain. Okay, Joe Allen won't be able to perform, but I guess he will. He can return, guys. Joe Allison can return. Let's take a look at the results. What Wales has performed. Wales lost to Poland 1-0. Against Belgium also they lost. Against Netherlands also they lost. Against Belgium they had a draw. Against Netherlands again. See, Wales, whatever they have performed in the last 5 to 6 matches is Wales against Poland, Belgium, Netherlands. So these are quite good teams, guys. I mean, when Wales can perform like this, they are not losing by a big margin. Then there is a huge chances for Wales to move to the next round of this World Cup, depending upon the performance of the last 6 to 7 matches. Their goalkeeper Davies, Ward, and Wayne, they are quite decent goalkeepers. They are not having much good defenders. Gunter is there, he can perform well, but let's see in the midfield Levitt, Allen, Williams, Thomas, Johnson, Bale. See, Wales is a quite compact team, which I can predict for this World Cup is that Wales will be quite a good compact team to perform in this World Cup, because in this World Cup, to perform for Wales, they need to have a quite decent squad. So this is out of Group B, England, Iran, USA, Wales. We had a nice, decent squad review. Which team is going to win or move out of this last 16 round of tournament? Argentina. So let's go to Group C, that is Argentina. Argentina, man, they are the world favorites now. Messi is there, many more. Di Maria is there, many more is there. But let's look at the results. What Argentina has performed in the last 5 to 6 matches. Argentina had a 5-1-0 this World Cup friendly with United Arab Emirates. Argentina won 3-0. Jamaica, Honduras 3-0. Estonia 5-0. Argentina won against Italy, that is 3-0. Ecuador, they had a draw. I mean, at that on that match with Ecuador, they were some players were missing. Messi and Di Maria and all, they were missing from the squad. Argentina won 3-0 against Argentina. Argentina is a decent squad, man. They can easily perform well for this World Cup. Martinez is the goalkeeper. Armani, Rui. These three are the best goalkeepers for Argentina. They have picked up for this World Cup. Romero is there for the defense. Pezzella, Montiel, Foyth, Martinez, Molina, Otamendi, and Tagliafico. So Argentina is having a very good defense lineup as well as goalkeepers. In the World Cup stage where to perform, they are having a very decent defenders and very decent goalkeepers. Moving on to the next, the midfield part. The midfield part, there is Alistair, Fernandez, Palacio, Rodriguez, Paredes, Acuna, Gomez, De Paul is there, and Almada is there. Almada is the player who will be having a huge performance this World Cup, guys. Mark my words, Almada is going to be performing huge for this World Cup. In the forwards, wing forwards, Di Maria is there, Corio is there, Alvarez, the striker, Martinez, the striker, Messi, the ultimate striker, the legend striker, which you can say. Paulo Dybala is there. Dybala, if there is no form issues concerned with him, then surely they are going to get up to the finals. For my expectations, Argentina will surely move to the semi-finals or the finals. That I can say, guys. So this was all about Argentina. Let's move on to the next of the Group C, that is Mexico. Mexico is having its first match against Poland Tuesday. That is from the first match of this tournament. The results of Mexico is quite decent for the last 6 to 7 matches, which we can see is Mexico had a 1-2 against Sweden. Mexico had 4-0 against Iraq. They won 4-0 against Iraq. Mexico had lost 2-3 to Colombia. Against Peru, they won 1-0. Jamaica, they had a draw. Paraguay, they had a draw. Mexico, these are the past 5 to 6 matches which we can see. So Mexico had a good performance, but I don't think that they will be able to perform much better, because see, the goalkeepers here is Talavera, Gocha, Cota. Defenders is Montes, Alvarez, Arteaga, Moreno, Gillardo, Vasquez, Sanchez, Kevin Alvarez, Araujo. So these are the quite decent defenders, but Mexico is a strong team. They will fight well, but there are less chances for this Mexico team to qualify for the next round. Rodriguez is there in the Herrera is midfield, Chavez, Romo is midfield, Martin Lozano, Alvarado, Mori, Antuna, Vega. These are the players for the forwards. Mexico will be doing well, but I don't expect much from this team in this World Cup from Mexico. Now comes Group C, Poland. Poland squad is over here. Let's see the last 5 to 6 matches which Poland has performed. Poland won against Chile. Poland won against Wales. Poland won against Netherlands. Poland lost. Poland lost to Netherlands. Poland lost to Belgium. See, Poland is having. They had a draw with Netherlands. They won against Belgium. See, Poland team cannot be predicted much, because Poland is not giving that performance, or Poland is not giving that what the fans are expecting for them. They are not delivering that. The output of the whole team is not that great for this World Cup. Now comes to now come to the squad analysis of Poland. Goalkeepers Sejency is there, quite good one. The Poland team, they are having a good defenders. They can defend well, but the main thing over here is that Poland is not having a very good midfield. All these players, Zelinski is there, Zawodski is there, Frankowski, Simonski, all these players, Grosicki, but the the thing is that Poland needs to get a very quite decent startup. If they can get a good startup, for which they are having these forwards, Milik is there, Patrick is there, and Lewandowski is there. If they get a goal in the first 1 or 2 matches of this tournament in the first half, then surely they will move ahead. But if they lack in the first half of any game, in the second half, it will be too difficult for them to overcome. So this is about Poland, guys. Next move to the next part is that of Group C. It's Yes, Group C. It's Poland. Now it's Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is they are not going to perform much, I guess. They won't be able to do, but yes, host advantage will be there. They have their first match against Argentina. That will be a too demoralizing game for Saudi Arabia, because Argentina will be going to crush Saudi Arabia very badly. But for this home team to come back, they need to perform well in the next matches. The fixtures for Saudi Arabia is that of against Argentina, Poland, and Mexico. I don't think that Saudi Arabia can perform well, but yes, there will be a support of this home court, home ground they will be getting. let's see how they can perform for this World Cup. Now moving on to the next group, guys. The next group C. The next group is Group D. Yes, this is the Group D. Australia, Denmark, France, and Tunisia. But obvious from this group, France is the dominating one. France is the most dominating one in this group. And apart from that, Denmark and Australia is there. So let's see what Australia has for this World Cup. What Australia is going to do in this World Cup. Let's have a look at the Australian squad. The players. Boyle will be unavailable. He has knee injury, but he is expected to return. So not much worries about Australia for the concern of the injuries of the players. Let's take a look at the results of Australia, what they have performed for the last 5 to 6 matches. Against New Zealand, they have won. Against New Zealand, they have again won. They won consecutively 2 against New Zealand. They have performed well. In the World Cup qualifiers, they won against UAE, United Arab Emirates. Against Peru, they had a draw. Against Jordan, they won. But one more annoying fact about Australia is that on 29th of March, against Saudi Arabia, they lost 1-0. That was the quite demoralizing part of Australia in this thing. And so let's move on to the squad part, guys. That what is Australia is there. Australia are having Ran is there, Redman is there, Vukovic is there in the goalkeepers. They will do well. Defenders, Wright is there, King is there, Bowles, Dagnick, Atkinson, Deng is there. They are having quite good decent defenders you can say, but don't expect much from this team in this World Cup. Moni is there, Rustic is there, Devlin, Irwin, Backus, McGree, midfielders also there. Australia is having a quite, they have performed well. See, if they haven't performed well, they won't have been available for this. They wouldn't have been able to participate in this tournament. They have performed well in the last 5 to 6 matches. But in this stage where this is the World Cup tournament, they have to do something better out of the box to get, because see the table which they are having, they will be facing is against Denmark, France, and Tunisia. Australia need to perform against Denmark, France, and Tunisia too. Against Tunisia, that can be predicted, or it will be a quite good match. But against Denmark, see, let's move on to Denmark and have a squad. Do the unavailable players of Denmark is Damsgaard. Not much a big difference for Denmark in this World Cup. Denmark will be performing well. But let's take at the results of Denmark. See, Denmark won 2-0 against France. So, depending upon that, Denmark won against France and Denmark against Australia, which we were talking earlier. So, Australia to win against Denmark will be quite difficult. Denmark is a strong contender. Against Croatia, Denmark lost 2-1. Against Austria, they won 2-0. They have lost 2 matches with Croatia. They have won against Austria also. But see, Denmark against France, they have won last 2 matches. France have lost 2 matches with Denmark. So Denmark will be quite annoying in this group if they do something, too big for this World Cup stage. Denmark can perform really well. Schmeichel is there, Christensen is there, Rono is there, Denmark goalkeepers, Alexander Bah, the defenders, Christensen is there, Vas, Larsen, Anderson, Mehel, Christensen, Nelson is there. So these are the defenders of Denmark. Defenders, they can perform well, but the main part of Denmark is their forwards. Wind is there, Poulsen is there, Braithwaite is there, Dolberg is there. These 4, they are underdogs. They are quite underdogs of this tournament, these forwards. Not much analysis about these players, but Dolberg, Braithwaite, Poulsen, Wind, they can perform from any part of the I mean any part of the ground, they can do anything. They are totally unpredictable for this tour. And the midfielders is that Olsen is there, Nordgaard, Eriksson, Jemson, Damsgaard, Hochberg, Schoaf, and Delaney. Expecting Damsgaard to return with the injury. After the injury, Damsgaard will return, I guess. So Denmark will be quite a strong contender, in this group, guys. In Group D, Denmark and France, they are the strong contenders, and Australia and Tunisia, I think that will be a tata bye bye for them in from this group. Group E, now comes to Group E, that is Costa Rica, Germany, Japan, and Spain, the toughest group. What do you guys? Just expect that every match, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan, and Spain, every match of this group will be, too difficult. Anything can happen in this group. Let's take a look at Costa Rica, what they have done. Costa Rica, what they have done, they won 2-0 against Nigeria. Against Uzbekistan, they won 2-1. Korea Republic, they had a draw. Costa Rica draw against Korea. Costa Rica won against New Zealand. Panama, El Salvador, Costa Rica won against USA, Canada, Jamaica. So Costa Rica has performed well. But the thing is that the squad of Costa Rica, the goalkeepers, Brown, Kylo Navas, this will be the last World Cup for Navas. Cinquera is there, Ovado in the defense, Watson, Spence, Matmita. All these defense are good for Costa Rica, but the thing is that the goalkeeper they are having, the Kylo Navas, that is quite a strong goalkeeper in this World Cup stage tournament. Campbell is there in the forwards, Enriques is there, Wenges is there, they are doing good. Chacon, Torres, Brunet, Gordon, Gomez, Tejeda. Costa Rica is having a quite good squad, but the thing is that if the goalkeeper Kylo Navas does some extraordinary stunts in this World Cup, then it will be too difficult for the other three teams of this group to qualify for the next stage of the tournament. So moving on from Costa Rica to Group C, that is Germany. The jersey which I'm wearing over here is of Germany. Unless and apart they do something wrong, I don't think that there will be much difference about Germany. They won against 1-0, but see, against England, Germany drew 3-3. That was a quite disheartening match. Against Hungary, they lost 1-0. Against Italy, they won 5-2. The one of the prime causes why Italy are out of this World Cup. Against Hungary also they draw 1-1. Against England also they had a draw 1-1. So Germany hasn't performed well in the last 6 to 7 matches or 8 matches. Against Netherlands also they had a draw 1-1. Against Italy also they had a draw 1-1. Against Israel they won. Against Armenia they won. See, Germany is a squad where they are quite young players. There are many young players in the squad. So it depends how they are going to perform. But there are expectations for this team to perform in this World Cup. Let's see what happens. From moving on from Germany to now, that is Japan and Spain. Out of this Japan and Spain, I guess Spain will be a quite good contender for the next stage of the tournament. So this is the review of that Group E which we had done. We missed that France, the review of the France. Which team, what are the players, and how France is going to perform under Deschamps. In the results, Denmark had won against France. This was quite disheartening for France. France won 2-0 against Austria. That was a draw against Austria. Croatia, they lost France is not performing well in the last 5 to 6 matches which they have faced, guys. But they have a quite good squad. The unavailable players, I mean Rafael Varane, Kunde, they are there. But the thing is that apart from those, Benzema, the news of Benzema is quite disheartening. The news of Nkunku is quite disheartening. But out of all of these, let's do the squad review of France. Areola is there, Loris is there. Loris will be the expected one to for coming on the ground in the first half. Pavard is there, Upamecano is there, Konate, Koundé, Hernandez, Varane though injury prone, Hernandez, the other brother, Saliba, Fofana. Defenders, France are always very good. France is having a decent squad. Midfields, Rabiot is there, Chouameni is there, Camavinga is there, worked out. But the midfield, Pogba and Kante will be missed in this World Cup. Griezmann is in the forwards, Coman, Mbappe, Thuram, Giroud, Dembele, Mouni. France, but where is Benzema? The part is, where is Karim Benzema of France? The much awaited part will be that if France don't get exit from this World Cup quite early. I mean, that prediction will be quite difficult one, but let's hope for the best and let's move on to the next, that which team will be the next to qualify in the round of 16. So Belgium, Canada, Croatia, Morocco in that of Group F. Group F is quite easy to predict, guys. Belgium and Croatia, they can easily qualify. So not going much depth. Belgium is a quite strong team. They will easily qualify. And Croatia is also there. And in Group G, Brazil, Cameroon, Serbia, Switzerland. This is also a quite easy predictable group, guys. In Group G, Brazil and Serbia or Switzerland, they can perform well depending upon Cameroon, Serbia and Switzerland. But the last group is that of Group H. And here it's Ghana, Korea Republic, Portugal, Uruguay. Cristiano Ronaldo from Portugal. I don't think Portugal can do much well in this World Cup stage tournament, guys, because let's have a results of what Portugal have done in the past 5 to 6 matches. Portugal won 4-0 against Nigeria. Portugal lost to Spain 1-0. Portugal won 4-0 against Czech Republic. Portugal lost to Switzerland. Portugal won against Czech Republic again. And Portugal won against Switzerland. With Spain, they had a draw. With North Macedonia, they won 2-0. That was the match which made Portugal to qualify for this World Cup stage tournament. Against North Macedonia, they won 2-0. That was the turning point. But my expectations were that Portugal won't be able to participate in this tournament if they had lost that to North Macedonia. And they have lost to Spain also. But they performed well in those parts. So they are here for this World Cup stage tournament. The goalkeepers, Diogo Costa, Joe Sa and Rui Patricio. Goalkeepers quite decent ones. Antonio Silva in the defense, Pereira, Dalot, Cancelo, Mendes, Guerrero, Diaz, Pep. See, defenders and goalkeepers, Portugal is having a good team, but in the midfield part, it comes Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Palina, Ruben Neves, Otavio, Nunes, Vitina, and Carvalho. Midfield parts, apart from Bernardo Silva, Fernandes. See, this match will be of 90 minutes. So, in 90 minutes to perform, they need to have good substitutes. Otavio is there, Ruben Neves is there, Carvalho is there, but not expectation from Portugal in the midfield, apart from Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes. In the forwards part is Ante Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ramos, Felix, Rafael Leo is the wild card, Ricardo Horta is there. So Portugal is having a quite decent squad, guys, but my expectations, though Cristiano Ronaldo is there, Bernardo Silva, Fernandes, everyone, Joao Felix is there, but see, my expectations from Portugal is not much big in this tournament. because they are having some good players for the first half or the first 60 to 70 minutes of the gameplay. But for the rest 20 to 30 minutes, when the players get tired, see this Qatar World Cup, this will be, I mean, the winter part. But Qatar is obviously I mean, the sands of Qatar are always heated up. So to perform well for Portugal, it will be difficult. My expectations are there. Cristiano Ronaldo is a legend player. He will do something, but my expectations are not much. So out of Group H, what I can predict is that Uruguay will be the strongest will be the strongest one of this group. Let's take a look at the results. Uruguay won 2-0 against Canada in the last 6 to 7 matches, which we are seeing. Uruguay lost to 1-0. Iran and Uruguay. Uruguay won 5-0 Panama. They draw with USA. Against Mexico, they won 3-0. Against Chile, they won 2-0. Peru, they won. The Venezuela, they won. So Uruguay is having a quite decent performance, guys. The squad of Uruguay is Muslera, Sosa, and Rochet. Quite decent goalkeepers Uruguay is having, but not much expected from these goalkeepers to perform something big in this World Cup. The defenders are Godin, Varela, Rodriguez is there, Gimenez is there, Caceres, Olvera, Vina, Arau, and Costes. So defenders, see the defending part of Uruguay is quite difficult to predict because they do something big in every tournament, and Uruguay has huge expectations, and Uruguay also performs to their best. Among the midfields are there, Valverde is there, quite a decent one. Torreira is there, Ugal, Vecchio, De La Cruz, and Bentancur. See, Uruguay is not having a much depth, I mean, too deep in the midfield, but they are having alternative players which can play at different positions of the, I mean, different positions at different part of the game. And apart from the midfield, the forwards, Darwin Nunes, I don't think that 80 million contract of Darwin Nunes for Liverpool is going to do much over here. Cavani is there, though he is quite old. Torres is there, Suarez is there, Gomez is there. Out of these, I mean, unavailable players is Arau and Cavani. So, big concern for Uruguay as Cavani is not present, the super sub. So, loads of expectations for lots of expectations for Luis Suarez for this World Cup. So this is all about the squad reviews, guys. So the next part which we will be doing is that of that the EA Sports who is going to win this World Cup. So let's have a take a look on this team analysis. Let's switch that off, switch this off, and line predict. Yes, so we will be playing over here that which team is going to be the predictions. In the predictions, which team is going to win. Just a sec. Yes, here is the prediction, guys. The prediction for which team we will be playing this, that you have to write in the comments. Team analysis. Yes, it's over. Predictions. Yeah. Now interact. So here it is, guys. We will be playing this FIFA 23 predictions, that which team is going to be winning. So about the features. So here we'll be playing this. I hope you guys can watch this one. Watch this thing completely on the stream. Play the FIFA World Cup 2022 from FIFA 23 EA Sports. So watch Deep Drive. No, not this one. Okay, anyways, this is the squad reviews which we did today. The FIFA Path to Glory we will be do on the another stream, guys. So just a sec. Analysis. Right. So that is all about all these teams and all these squads. We will be watching the gameplays also. We will be doing watch alongs. But those of you who are going to comment that who is going to win this World Cup, they will be getting the jerseys of their teams, the fantasy teams they are dreaming of. They will surely get. There are only 5 to 6 minutes left for this Qatar Ecuador match to start up, guys. So let's move on to the next stream. So those of you who had joined the chat and those of you who had joined the stream, thanks for watching, thanks for liking. Do hit the like, share and subscribe, guys.